guys, once again welcome back to Active Education Pro. After a long time I am here with an interesting topic with this video, parallel and transversal lines. In my last video already we have studied about some geometrical shapes and their features, angles, sides, their features, their diagonals. Now we are going to study about parallel and transversal lines. First, know what is parallel lines. First we draw example a pair of parallel lines. This is a line and this is the another line. The first line was L1 and the second line was L2. Here L1 and L2 are parallel lines. Why? Because when we extend these two lines in both directions, rightwards or leftwards, it never meets any point. It never meets at any point. There is no meeting point. There is no. It will extend like this and it will extend like this. There is no meeting point. They cannot intersect to each other in future if you extend it towards right side or left side, whatever it may be, because it is a line, so it can extend towards both sides. But if you extend, still there is no meeting point of L1 and L2. And another features, another conditions, that in these both lines there is a perpendicular distance. Anywhere if you measure perpendicular distance, always distance will be same. Perpendicular distance means a line which is create a right angle to both the line. Here this line is P and Q. PQ makes angle 90 degree, make a right angle to L1 line and make a right angle also to L2 line. Here this is the perpendicular distance between L1 and L2. If you draw another line, this is X and Y, and yes, it is also perpendicular line to L1 and L2, perpendicular angle, perpendicular distance of L1 and L2, then you know PQ is equal to XY. If you measure the perpendicular distance between these two lines, this pair of parallel lines, then yes, it must be same at anywhere. The perpendicular distance of two parallel lines is always same. So this is parallel lines. And what is transversal? Let's come to transversal lines. The transversal lines which intersect these two lines, the pair of parallel lines. Parallel lines, it is not a parallel lines. First, another example, it is not a parallel lines. If you draw extend towards this point, towards this direction, then it will be the meeting point. So it is not a parallel lines. Here L1 and L2, and L1 parallel L2. This is the symbol of parallel lines. L1 parallel L2. Next comes towards transversal line. Suppose this is L1 and L2, and this is the transversal line. This is P and this is Q. Here L1 parallel L2 and PQ is the transversal line. Here L1 is equal to L1 is parallel L2 and PQ is the transversal line. Here there is no common point of L1 and L2 because these lines are parallel to each other. L1 and L2 never meet at any common point. There is no meeting point of L1 and L2. So there is no common point of L1 and L2. But the line PQ has two common points, one common point with L1 and another common point with L2. This was the first common point which is present in both PQ and L1 line, and this is the next second common point which is present between PQ, present on PQ lies in also L2. So there are two common points which present in both PQ and L1 and PQ and L2. So PQ is the transversal line which intersect the parallel lines. Now PQ intersect the lines L1 and L2, the parallel lines L1 and L2. So PQ is the transversal, the intersecting line which intersect both the lines L1 and L2. Then next comes to us, the next feature is the angles property. Is the angle property of a parallel line and its transversal. So again I draw another parallel lines. This is L1 and this is L2. So here we know L1 is equal to L2 and PQ is the transversal line. PQ is the transversal line which intersect L1 and L2. And this is the point of intersection of PQ and L1, and this is another point of intersection of PQ and L2. Now at this intersection point, at this meeting point, it makes four number of angles, 1 2 3 4. Similarly the second point makes four angles, 1 2 3 4. So first named it, this is 1, this is 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. There's 8 number of angles in the parallel lines and in transversal lines. So here first know the angles name. Here 1 2 8 and 7 are the exterior angles. Exterior angle of these parallel lines and transversal. This is 1 2 8 7 are exterior angle. They present at the exterior part of these parallel lines. Exterior part of these parallel lines. Similarly 4 3 5 6 are the interior angles. They present in the interior part of these parallel lines. Another name of another type of angle is there. There is vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angle means the angle made by intersection of 2 points and opposite to each other, like 1 3 and 2 4. Like 1 is equal to 3 and 4 is equal to 2. 1 is equal to 3, 2 is equal to 4, and the vertical opposite angles are equal in amount. So here I write here by putting equal to mark. 1 is equal to 3, 2 is equal to 4. Another pair of this intersection point, this is 5 is equal to 7 and 6 is equal to 8. These four pairs are vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles and their value same. Vertically opposite angles. Then the another one, the corresponding angle. Corresponding angle, look here. This is the transversal line and this is the right side and this is the left side. At left side, first comes to left side, 1 is the exterior angle of L1 line and 5 is the interior angle of L2 line. Look here, at left side 1 is the exterior angle of L1 line and 5 is the interior angle of 5 line. So here 1 is equal to 5, comma. Similarly 2 is the right side exterior angle of L1 and 6 is the interior angle of at right side, interior angle of L2 line at right side. So when you move right side, 2 is the exterior angle of L1 and 6 is the interior angle of L2. Similarly 2 angle is equal to 6 angle, and like 4 is equal to 8 and 3 is equal to 7. These are the corresponding angle. These are corresponding angle which values are same. Corresponding equal, the angle 1 is equal to angle 5, angle 2 is equal to angle 6. These are the corresponding angle. Corresponding equal angle. These values are equal. Okay. Put it in bracket. This is corresponding angle and these are equal. And the another one here, 3 6 3 6 4 3 5 6 are the interior angles. Here I write it 4 3 5 6. 4 3 5 6 are the interior angles, but here 4 and 5 are one sided. This is left sided interior angle and 3 and 6 are the right sided interior angle. According to their side, according to their direction, you can say that sided interior angle. 3 and 6 are the right side interior angle, 2 and 7 are the right side exterior angle, 4 and 5 are the left side interior angle, 1 and 8 are the left side in exterior angle. So these are the angles, and their property which angle is equal to which angle, their property of parallel line and transversal line. So thank you for watching my video. In my next video we will know details about angles, variety of angles, vertical opposite angles, corresponding angles, variety of angles. So thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, like, share and comment on my video, and press the bell icon for latest update, and share it as more as you can. Thank you.